At 8:48 a.m.
What we got going on in this one, y'all already know this is going to be a crazy reaction video.
on a Wednesday, officers responded to a fellow officer who had conducted a traffic stop after the offender refused to comply.
Oh boy.
These are the events that followed.
Oh, she already getting out of the car? Who that is?
Get back in the car!
Is that
Yes,
she?
you! Get back! Because you're not doing what you're told to do! Close the door!
Oh, that's probably one of the most dangerous situations you can put yourself in right there. The cop pulls somebody over, you know, and they immediately start getting out the car. They could be taking it that the person is about to take off on foot or something, you know. You never know.
Close the door! Close the door.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Because you just ran from me, that's why.
No, I didn't run from you. I need to go
you didn't
inside.
stop
If
when I
I
told
don't
you
talk,
stop.
I'm going to blame.
She's not calm. To me, you know what I'm noticing so far is that she is not calm.
I lose my job, please. I need to go and clock in, please.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
You've been lawfully detained right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to stop.
You know, she got to understand that the middle of a traffic stop is not a time for you to be getting out your car and going anywhere. You know, that's probably one of the most craziest things a person could do in the middle of that.
She just thinks she needs to go to work.
No, I was trying to get out of the road. You were parked behind me and you turned your lights on in the middle of the damn road, so I turned here and came and parked. Don't you dare try to pull that.
You know, they probably ain't trying to hear all them darn excuses, you know what I mean? They like, man, come on now. You know what I mean?
Driving license,
Don't you
please.
dare try to pull that. I don't even want to deal with it.
Oh,
Why?
or she reaching for stuff. You know, that's not no good situation to be in either. If a cop asks you for your ID and registration and all that, now that's whenever you start reaching for, you know, those things. But you got to be careful.
You're not stop back there when we got off the road. Ma'am, give me the driver's license now.
Oh,
Get out of the car.
oh,
Get out of the car.
oh boy, she started rolling up her window. Oh no!
Get out of the car.
Grab on me.
Get out of the
You
car.
haven't even given me a
You
chance
are
to get
under
my
arrest.
license.
boy.
You
You're
haven't
under
even
arrest.
given me a chance.
See,
Do not grab on me like that. Do
Get out of the
not.
car.
oh boy. See, I know this ain't happening in Louisiana, because the thing is, man, people know how to act down here. Like I don't know where that must be at. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I don't know where that must be, but I noticed from all these videos, man, some places people don't know how to act. You know what I mean? You see, I'm from Louisiana, so I don't know what the laws are from here to there, you know, and all that kind of stuff. I ain't no lawyer, I ain't no cop or nothing, but man, to see how some of these people act during a situation like that, it's like crazy to me. It's surprising.
You do not have the right to
Face the
grab on me
car.
like that. I am
Oh.
not
Face
the arrest.
the car.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Are you serious right
You know, that's, you know, she's not calm. You know, you gotta try your best in the middle of a traffic stop to remain calm, cool, and collective.
now? You know what?
Put your hand back. Put your
No,
hand
you
back.
got
Stop
to-
resisting.
Oh,
Stop.
I am not resisting arrest.
Stop. Yes, you are.
No, I am not.
You're still
know
bracing
what's
and tensing.
oh boy, you see all that tension? You know that could get you another charge probably. And I ain't no cop, but I'm just guessing that as a regular civilian, if you keep on resisting the cops in the middle or something like that, you could probably get in trouble.
Grab on me, you.
Oh boy.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Maybe she's just in a bad mood because she got pulled over by the cops while she was going to work for something that she did while she was going to work.
Do not twist my hand like that. I'm telling you. Do not twist my hand like that. You're really
Oh
gonna hurt me.
boy.
Stop. What are you talking about?
You're twisting my arm.
Nobody's twisting anything.
Yes, you are.
So I think he's trying to see if he could fit his finger inside of the cuff. And if he could fit his finger, I believe that he could probably just make it stay there or something like that with the key or something. I'm not too sure what they do right there.
My camera is pointed right at the handcuffs right now. Clear to see what's happening.
Why are you pushing on me?
Relax.
I'm not. You're trying to take me to jail.
It's definitely looking like they got everything on body camera. So, you know, you gotta, man, that type of situation, you know, it's best to be quiet, you know, probably at least. I'm just guessing. Oh, what's going on? What's going on right there?
15 resisting.
Are you serious? I was not resisting arrest. Are you serious? I asked you to.
See, there she go again, arguing with the cops and everything like that. Boy, that's something that somebody does not want to do. You you're already in a bad situation, you know, and then you make it worse by arguing with the cops. That just makes things worse, probably.
I'm at you. Call my supervisor.
Oh.
Let her know that I'm out here.
And we said no.
Oh, I thought they usually let a female pat the women down, but I'm not too sure about that neither. No.
You don't have that authority, sir. I was not under arrest. You don't have
hold up
the right
here.
to tell me I was not under arrest. I know my rights.
Oh boy, her mouth got wide. You seen that? Hold up there, boy. Her mouth got like this wide, man. Oh man.
I know my rights, so you do not have the right to say that I cannot call someone. You do not have that right.
Oh. How you gonna tell a cop in the middle of something like that he don't have no right for something? What's she talking about? Well, she might have a valid case depending on what the cop is doing. But you know, I'm not too sure of that neither.
You do not have that right.
Well, I do.
You do not.
Because you did not cooperate with me.
Sir, you put your lights on back there. I turned into
Do I hear arguing with the cop again? Do I hear it? Ain't no way.
here so I can get out of the road.
Oh.
So what, you wanted me to let you pull me over and I'm supposed to get out in the middle of a busy road?
Oh.
That makes no sense. I turned right in here and parked.
Oh boy. So she makes all kind of valid points, but the cop might be taking it as arguing or escalating the situation. You never know. You know, it's based upon the individual, you know, and they individual moments and everything. But I'm not too sure of that one neither.
What are you talking about?
I found out why you didn't stop.
I didn't see you stop until we got right here at the turning thing.
Whoa. No.
Well, how could she see anything with her hair all over in her face like that? You know, she has to have her hair in back of her head, you know, because it's really long.
That's not what you just said. You just said you saw my lights in the middle of the road.
Right there in the middle of the road when I was at the turning thing. That's when I first originally seen you. I swear to God.
See that right there? That escalates the situation. Whenever somebody starts screaming, oh boy.
I would never run from the police. I have no reason to
You
run.
rolled down your window and looked at me.
Because I said, can I turn into here? I'm late for work. That's what I was trying to tell you.
I said stop.
So she makes a valid point. You know, who would wanna be late for work because they trying to hurry up and get to work, right? And then you got a cop get behind you and pulls you over and everything. But at the same time, that's why you leave a little bit earlier so you never have to speed places or anything. But at the same time, you should never have to speed nowhere. You get what I'm saying? You should always follow the traffic laws and everything so you don't ever have to get in no situation where you got to get a ticket and it makes you even later for work, or you act out in the middle of a traffic stop and then you end up getting arrested and everything. Bro, come on. That's why you just don't speed. You know, you just get there whenever you get there, and at least you got there, you know?
I didn't hear you say stop. I turned
If
into
you
the
had
damn
stopped
thing.
and we could have talked about it, maybe we wouldn't be here right now. But no matter what, you got to stop.
I was going to stop. I was getting out of the road. I've been pulled over before. They've never had an issue with me pulling out of the middle of the street.
Oh.
They've never had an issue with that.
We're a block.
Boy, she makes some quick and snappy points too, boy. It's like she's on point with everything that she say. But at the same time, it's like she's real snappy with it.
Block away
They've
from where we
never
parked.
had. You're a liar. You're a liar. I'm done talking with you because you're a liar. You're a
This-
liar. Didn't I just say I'm done talking to you? Shut the up.
Boy, oh boy, you gotta be kidding me. You see that right there? Just cursing out the officers and everything. That probably makes your situation even worse. You know what I mean? Who likes to be cursed at? You know, not, man. Like, I was never no cop. I was never no lawyer, none of that. But I could, man, like, even as me as a regular individual citizen, right? Regular citizen. I wouldn't like to be cursed at, bro. I'd just move away from that situation.
I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking to you. Don't pull on me.
Don't pull
I
on
told you, don't ever pull on me.
Oh, you see that makes your situation worse too. Whenever you start pulling away from the officer while he's trying to put your handcuffs on and whatever else right there, bro, that might make your situation worse. You know, depending on the type of situation it is.
You don't have that right. Don't pull on me. Don't pull on me. Don't tell me how to stand. You don't control me.
Like I don't know what they would do if a person was getting bit by a bug or something like that in a situation like that. Because if you got a big old wasp on you and you see it on your arm, you might have a tendency to hurry up and pull away your arm before the wasp bites you, right? Or try to move at least some, do something, you know, and the officer might take that in the wrong type of way though, you know. But you don't never know. What if you have ants crawling around your leg and stuff like that? You see, that's all reasons why you should never speed, so you don't have to get in that situation.
You're a cop that I pay. You're a cop that I pay. So chill out.
Oh,
Now you're pissing me off.
what's she talking about that she pay the cops? You know, I don't even know who the cops get paid by, but boy, I could imagine that's one rich person, though, I'll tell you that.
You have your ID somewhere?
I'm done talking. Call the, if you're gonna take me, don't take me to jail. I'm done talking.
You are going to jail.
Oh.
Well, that's fine then.
Is
So
your
don't worry
driver's
about
license
that.
in your purse?
Do not
See, she don't even want to talk to him no more, so, you know, it's based upon if she does still want to talk to him, though, you know.
touch my belongings.
Is your driver's license in your purse?
You do not have the right to touch my
You are
belongings.
under arrest at this point. We
You
have
do
the
not
right to search your car and to do
touch my
arrest.
belongings.
Plus, we got ID.
She wouldn't even tell him with her. Man, that is crazy. She don't even want to give him her driver license. That probably makes the situation worse in terms of not knowing who she is and everything like that. Like, you know, they probably got to get a driver license and everything to make sure they got the right person and everything.
You do not have the right to
Are you
touch my
going to provide your
belongings. You
identification?
do not have the right to touch my
Don't
belongings.
pull away.
I'm not.
He's over there
Fuck
working.
you.
Don't go towards him. Actually, come back here. Get away from him. I don't want him to shoot
Don't
him.
pull me on him.
Then
He's
walk.
over here by my purse.
Oh,
I do not
boy.
trust you guys. You guys are armed and
Walk.
lying. You may try to put some drugs in your purse. Do not grab on me. Didn't I
Face
say
the
that?
car.
Oh, my
Didn't I
goodness.
just say that?
You know, like I said earlier, whenever you start pulling away from an officer, and they got that all on body cam, so they could take that as probably resisting and everything in the middle of a arrest or something like that, you know, in the middle of a detainment or something. But I'm not too sure about the arrest and detainment because I don't even barely know the two.
Follow directions. You want me to follow directions?
I do
Fine,
not
I'll follow
follow your
directions. Yes, you do. Yes,
You
you do. I don't
follow
follow
mine.
your directions.
Whoa.
I don't follow your directions.
Are you brand?
Well, looking like he found her ID or whatever, maybe passport, something like that.
No.
Whoa.
Yes, I'm
Well, why would she? Whoa, wait, was.
brand.
Oh, so that.
This is dickhead.
Oh, you gotta be
My
kidding
name.
me.
Don't.
So she told the cop that yeah, it was hers, man.
What are you doing?
I'm just
Just
suggesting
tell
it.
me so we can talk about things and move
You
on.
don't want to talk about anything. You want to
Boy, it seemed like she just want to argue with the police, and that's never a good situation to put yourself in.
arrest people. That's what you want to do. That's all you care to do is arrest.
Oh, boy.
You're pathetic. All these people out here needing help, and this is what you guys are doing with your time.
Boy, that's crazy.
Miss Brandy, is your license valid?
I think it's pretty crazy that they put a license like that on there.
I'm asking you a question.
Man, that's crazy.
In front of my dog.
Man.
In front of my dog.
Oh, and that would not be a good look for a person, especially if they're starting at a new job or something like that. For them to pull in the job's parking lot and then have cops behind them and everything. Bro, that's not no good look for that person just starting out at a job or something. Even if you've been there for a while, that's not no good look. That might change the outlook of things, you know?
I'm going through so much, like financially, and not saying like that, but
Oh.
it's like then immediately I'm just trying to call my.
You see, especially if you having a hard time financially and everything, bro, and you speed and everything, what you think kind of financial trouble you gonna have if you get caught speeding? You know how much them tickets are for speeding? They probably a good bit of money. So therefore, that's another reason not to be speeding places or anything like that. You know, or like act out in the middle of a traffic stop because you never know, you might have to pay fines for that too. I'm not too sure of that though. But bro, this video really teaches everybody a lesson about how to not act in the middle of a traffic stop where the police pull you over for speeding or something like that. You know, it's best to have your insurance, driver license, and everything ready. You know, in its own folder or something that you could keep it organized, where you could hurry up and give that to the cop. You know, or something. But to act out in the middle of a traffic stop where you act like you gonna get out your car or something, bro, that can only make the situation worse at the time whenever they pull you over. That's why it's never a good idea to do that. And I'm just a civilian, and I just know, like, I understand these things from watching so many videos and everything, but I ain't no lawyer and I ain't no cop. So take it how you want to take it. I'm from Louisiana. I don't know how things is in y'all states or anything like that.